Hey everyone, I am your astrologer Brittany with Horoscope.com. Here are 3 things you need to know in order to make today, Friday, February 22nd, 2019, a success. Now the first thing I want to talk about is going to be right here where the moon is in Libra. Now when the moon's in Libra, it brings our attention to relationships, usually one-on-one partnerships with people. Also brings our attention to finding more of the balance in our lives as well. Now what we've got going on right after lunchtime is this moon in Libra making a square over here to Saturn in Capricorn. What this could bring definitely could be a little bit heavy that could come here with this square to Saturn. We want to just be with relationships. We want to just maybe be with 1 or 2 people in our life that are important to us. But this square to Saturn is making those relationships very serious, very fast, and very heavy. There could be a lot of decisions maybe that we feel we need to make early this morning about the people in our life, who they are, and how we move forward, and in what way that could, just feel a little bit heavy and a little bit restricting, but needing to not be afraid to make the decisions and to work more long-term and seriously with people as well. Okay. That's going to happen there for a few hours. The next alignment is going to happen after dinner. After dinner, this moon in Libra is then going to make a sextile over here to Jupiter in Sagittarius. So I think if you can make the decisions here about relationships and about how you want to work with people to put your life in the right place, I think it's actually, as we get towards dinner, going to open up some new doors for you, make you feel a lot happier, maybe help you have new relationships with people or to do things in different ways with people. I think in a way that's going to be very, very positive for you. Now a few hours after that, as we're going to bed, this moon in Libra is then going to make a square over here to Venus, and actually a square to Pluto right around the same time, since they're coming to the same degree. And what that could then bring towards the nighttime perhaps is a big change in where you thought your life was going with relationships and with people. Earlier in the day, you made decisions about relationships, or if you didn't make decisions, you were thinking seriously about what needed to come next with the other people in your life. That in turn opened up new doors for you, new passions, made you feel more excited about the relationships that you're with, and is also going to bring, as we get towards bedtime, a huge change in your life and where you thought your life was going as a result. And I think here, needing to not be afraid at the nighttime if you feel a huge shift occurring with relationships and with money, that's actually going to be pretty important for the next chapter of your life. Sometimes Pluto can bring up fears, insecurities, and things that feel very scary, but a lot of times it brings up those fears because they're areas that we know we are old in, that are stale, that need to be shaken loose to welcome other things in. And again, I think needing to not be afraid here to see your life go in a different direction with the people that are in it and to embrace the change that can come. So that's the first thing I want to talk about today. Serious about relationships, make decisions about relationships, may require you to change a lot, but it's going to open up some new doors for you that are going to be positive. Now the second thing I want to talk about, I'm going to go right here, Mercury and Neptune. Could be confusing here what's going on. It's hard because we got a big decision alignment, decision time, making big choices about your life and where you want your life to go. And we've got Mercury, which rules the logical mind and which rules conversations, which a lot of times you want functioning properly when you're making decisions, not working. So this is going to be hard because we got some serious things weighing on our shoulders and logic is not working, and conversations, especially if you're communicating about details and practical matters, are going awry. So this is going to be hard. How do we make decisions if we don't have all the answers that we want? How do we make decisions if things aren't adding up in the way we want them to add up? Could be frustrating, but this alignment says, how do you make decisions? You don't avoid the decisions, you need to make them at this time. And these decisions that you make in relationships and money are going to be very life-changing, but you have to make them in a different way. And you have to listen to your intuition and your own personal truth instead of logic and instead of what everyone else is telling you that you should do. And I think if you can listen to your intuition and put your logic to rest, and listen to what your spirit and soul is telling you, it's going to resolve the inner conflict and make a lot of things a lot easier for you than it would be otherwise. Now the third and last thing I want to mention, maybe I'll go here, number 3, the sun here in a sextile with Mars. just because I've talked about some of the other stuff. This is actually pretty positive. I think the more you can listen to your intuition with the sun in Pisces, the more you're going to start to understand what you need to do next in a practical way. And with Chiron and Aries, I'm not talking about what you need to do to take big leaps forward. I'm talking about what little tiny things you need to do right now in order to get a little bit more of a stronghold in your life and feel a tad bit stronger today than you did yesterday. So I do like this a lot. I think helping you with this alignment to feel more stable, more secure, more comfortable with your life, but it's not going to come through logic and it's not going to come through forcing things. It's only going to come through intuition, through releasing control, and through letting things happen naturally in order to get there, even if there are some heavy things and big decisions that you need to make. And I think the more that you trust the process, I think the more that you're vulnerable and sensitive and allow your intuition to speak, the easier it's going to be, and you're going to have a much better time while everyone else is confused and upset. You're going to be the one who knows the way forward, and maybe even doesn't know the way forward, but who is feeling your way forward in a much more comfortable way than everyone else. Yeah. So that is your daily planetary forecast for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow.